Hello and welcome into the Northwest Bank Studios for Cyclone Fanatic Daily. On a Thursday, Christmas came early, a second fall camp media availability of the week. Today we talked to the linebackers room and the defensive line room. It's no secret that Iowa State's front seven has to be better than it was last year. Dead last in the conference in sacks, and the second worst rush defense is something that we're not accustomed to seeing out of an Iowa State defense. The good news for the D-line is that Dom Orange is back, and he's proven that he can be a total force as the anchor of the defense, but he himself has been open and honest that his conditioning hasn't been at the level that it needs to be. Defensive line coach Eli Rasheed said that Orange is in the best shape of his life, and now the goal is to have him on the field at 100% as many snaps as they possibly can throughout the game. If Orange is playing more high-level snaps, that makes life easier for everybody else.
A lot of times it gets frustrating for him is that he's getting these blocks and they're eating him up. But we also have to understand if these guys are falling back on the inside, that we have one-on-ones on the outside. Is that we have to win those sets. And it's like Will McDonough, same deal. The guys opposite from Will McDonough loved Will because he was going to get all the attention, and they were going to have some man side of the pro, and that's where your Henny or Razarique come alive, because now they're turning the protection to Will McDonough, and he has the one-on-one. So they have to know that, that guy's going to get some attention. I have to be outside. I have to win my one-on-one there and be successful when that does happen.
Matt Campbell said, looking back at last year, that Ike Ezeogu probably should have played more than he did. For Ike, it's a similar story to Orange.
The word is consistency with Ike. I think yesterday's practice, he had a step in the right way with, again, if I got that fourth play, is it going to be with the same effort and attitude and physicality as my first play? All right, and if we can get Ike to be physical and the consistent part and really fix his fundamentals, you got a really physical presence in the boundary. So he's done the work with his body. Now we got to change the mentality of him and making sure that it's relentless effort, it's physical, it's violent, and it's to the ball. And that's what we're really challenging Ike to do that. And if we can do that, we got really good stability to the boundary.
I think I continue to just try to master my process for real, try to master my consistency in things I do, making sure that it's not just one day that I'm doing good, and it's more that I'm doing it every single day and just not having a bad day or not having an off day. Just continuing to just keep learning about myself and learning more things that I could do better to help the D-line, help the team, or,
Today we talked to Tamatoa McDonough, the edge rusher, for the first time. He didn't enroll at Iowa State until the summer because he was busy finishing up his degree at Yale. Pretty impressive. But coming in the summer, he was a little bit behind the curve, but he is progressing day by day.
The one thing about Tamatoa is that he's smart. He's from Yale, he's got a Yale degree. So the playbook he's picked up very well. Now it's just about the fundamentals. I think the one thing that was exciting for him coming here, in his past, he's had 3 or 4 defensive line coaches. And we have one style here. I think every day in practice, you see that guy getting better and better and better. So, it's going to be really, getting into the fall season and getting him in the game. But I think he's going to be exactly what we want as he gets going and learn the speed of the Big 12.
This is more opportunity for me to develop. I know there's some great run stoppers last year, and coming in, I felt like I could learn a lot, and maybe, me being more of a pass rusher, I could pass on some knowledge that I've learned throughout the years and getting after the quarterback. Just trying to help each other be great.
We have talked so much all summer about the linebacker room finally being healthy. That unit being at full strength is vital to the entire team. But now linebackers coach Colby Kratch has a very tough task at hand. The 2 and 3 deep will be filled with guys who have either started or played significant reps. But those guys can't all be on the field at once. So how in the world does Kratch decide who starts and who plays?
The first thing is trust. And that's the first thing we talk about in team meetings is who do you trust the most? And obviously I say that and I trust a lot of guys, but it's the guys that have been the most consistent in camp. And I think the big part is for me being very, very detailed in how I grade the guys and being really hard on them. Like the standard is the standard. Like just because you made a good play, if you stepped the wrong way or you were looking on the wrong key, like you're getting a minus. So being really tough on those guys and how we grade and how we coach them. And then we'll find out, greatness rises and we'll take the 3 guys that are playing the best. And obviously the guys will fill in behind and we'll have to take significant reps as well.
Yeah, I think that's the nature of our program right now. Is we have so many guys aligned and competing at a really high level that, man, if you're not coming with your A game every single day, like you are going to be exposed, you're going to stick out. It's just pushes everybody to be better. It's really good.
When Kratch was asked if he had a deadline on when he wants to know who's going to start and who won't, he just said, when you know, you know. We'll try and get those answers to you leading up to the game in Dublin. Thank you for supporting Cyclone Fanatic and what we're doing here every single day in fall camp.